everybody, and welcome back to our channel. We are starting our Crocktober series, which is where I will be making a Crockpot meal at least once a week for the month of October. If you have any sort of video or requests for me to do or Crockpot meals that you'd like to see me try to make, please leave them in the comments below and I'd love to try it out. So for starters, I cooked up my hamburger. This is about a pound of hamburger. You can use a little less or a little more, whatever you'd rather do. It doesn't really matter. It just all depends on your liking, and I added that to the crock pot. Next, I'm adding my spaghetti sauce, and I use our homemade spaghetti sauce, but you could really use any spaghetti sauce that you prefer. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you like is fine. Sometimes I even just use Hunt's spaghetti sauce. It just depends on what I have on hand. Next, I'm going to add some diced tomatoes, and it doesn't really matter what brand you use. Whatever you have in your pantry is fine. Sometimes I use the basil and garlic, sometimes I just use plain. And then next I have dark red beans. I usually use 2 cans in my chili, and here I am just rinsing them off. You want to make sure they're good and rinsed. Now I'm adding those beans to my chili. Next, I am cutting up an onion, and I'm taking a sip of my coffee here. I'm going to cut half of an onion, and the other half I will just cut up and probably freeze for next time I need an onion for something. Do you hear Paisley? She's singing her alphabet. I used to never add onion to my chili, but I'm telling you guys, it adds so much flavor, and I really recommend adding, even if it's just half an onion, it will add so much flavor and make it taste so much better. So here I am just gonna add that to the crock pot. And then I'm using the slow cooker chili seasoning by McCormick. Sometimes I just use chili powder, but I really do think that these add a lot more flavor to the crock pot meals. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of extra chili powder just to spice it up a little bit more. And I have one last ingredient. This is our secret ingredient that my family has used forever. This is some Concord grape jelly. Just add a scoop, usually about a tablespoon, and it will complete your chili. I know that sounds weird, but it adds just the perfect touch to any chili. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. I'm just gonna stir up all these ingredients and get them all mixed around good. And I showed you guys my spoon rest here. It says rest because that's the magic about a crock pot, is you can rest. You don't have to worry about doing anything else. You just set your timer and it's good to go. And I'm setting my timer for about 6 hours on high. It really doesn't even have to cook that long, and I'm starting it at 10:50. I just wanted to show you. It does not need all day, but the longer you let it cook, the longer the flavors are really gonna enhance each other. And here I am, it is time to eat. We are putting the chili in the bowl. You can add whatever else you like to chili. I add sour cream and cheese. You don't have to add sour cream. It's really whatever you prefer. And I made some honey cornbread to go with it. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and make sure to let me know what other crockpot recipes you'd like to see. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.